Good morning, YouTube. I just wanted to do like a day in life. I've been doing workout videos for a big project. I've been video recording exercises for the BU fitness and nutrition app and recording podcasts. And I was like, let's do something fun. I don't know if this is as glamorous coming from a 30-something-year-old expat as it is from like a 20-something-year-old influencer in LA, but let's do a little like day in the life. We have kind of a busy day. I have to go up to the city to pick up something that we bought on Done Deal. We're buying some stuff for our house right now, so I need to go up to the city to pick something up. Potentially, I need to look at it first before I pay for it because I'm not paying for something that's like manky and gross. And then I am teaching 3 classes today. 1 in a pharmaceutical company and 2 as part of an adult education curriculum at a local school. And I also have a doctor's appointment. So there's a lot to do in the city today. It's a super full day and I'm hopefully gonna get a walk-in at some point. Let's just get up and get going. Actually cold this morning. I'm one of those people that has to make the bed before I do anything. Like, just to think, this maternity pillow situation is a situation, but it's from Baby Bub. My mom got it for me. She was here a few weeks ago visiting, which was really nice, but it's really nice because like these guys have like a Velcro strap and you can make it as close together or as spread apart as you want. And then this is really, really long. So it goes like in between your legs and you can kind of hug it at night. My mom was here a few weeks ago. It was her first time seeing our house, which was really nice. And it was nice for me to like actually put my family, even though it was one family member, put one family member of mine in our house because so much of it has been my husband's family. Like his dad helped a lot with the house build and his parents don't live too far away. So it was nice for my mom to be here. She was here for a really big scan that I had. My husband is at work right now. It was just really nice to have her here, and it was really nice to have her here for the scan because I like always play it off and say, oh, it's okay, like I'll be fine, it's cool. But really, when we got into the room and the technician started like doing the ultrasound, my eyes teared up. There was a lot. It was way more overwhelming than I expected it to be. So I was really grateful to have my mom here. I didn't realize how much your sleep is impacted in pregnancy just by like pure discomfort. Having a maternity pillow has been so helpful. I did order one from Amazon. I think that was like just for left-sided sleeping. So it had support on the left side. I think it had something on the other side that was almost to like prevent you from rolling onto your right side. I don't know what I was thinking, but I ordered it. So I'm really glad that my mom brought a much better option for me. I'm really lucky that like my job is pretty active, so most of the time I'm in active wear. Finding good maternity active tops has been really hard. I was looking at Sweaty Betty maternity leggings just as like a treat yourself kind of thing. They just recently launched a collection with Hertility. Also have some like 2-in-1 short sleeve tops, so they're nursing tops but they're also active, and they also have some like tank tops. So I was looking at those and thinking maybe I'll get them, maybe I won't. Model. The leggings are Nike. They are the maternity ones. So we've got the belly there. Got a nice little top from Gym Plus Coffee, Irish brand, and then the long sleeve top is from Dunn's, and that's also, it's like Irish Target. I like these tops a lot. This was like really reasonably priced, and it's super loose, so even when I'm not pregnant, it's really comfortable. I also have a pile of laundry that I'm gonna put in the washing machine before I head out the door, so that way I can just hang it up tonight before I go to bed. I randomly posted this on Threads, but I got a notion to put literally a speck of vanilla extract in the milk that I put in my coffee, and it has been such a game changer. So this is the breakfast setup. This is my overnight oats. I prepped these last night. I topped it with some raspberries, some low sugar granola from Deliciously Ella, and some almond butter from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna link the recipe for the overnight, like the basic overnight oat situation down below. It's really protein dense, calcium dense, and fiber dense, which is really important for pregnancy, but also just life in general, like your bone health, your gut health, your energy, and it's something that's going to keep me going through the entire morning. It's 8:45 right now. I'm not going to get lunch until like 1:15. Need a big breakfast. So we're going to eat, we're going to answer some emails, and then we are going to head out the door. All right, we have the protein shake. This is actually for after I teach, so on my drive back home tonight. The protein yogurt, I'm not like, the ingredients here are not tragic. In terms of getting a bit of protein with a nice flavor, I really like these. This is a tuna wrap I made last night. That is probably gonna be my lunch. Pasta bake that I'm just gonna eat cold. It's got veggies in it, like zucchini and mushrooms. We have some tofu mince, we have some sauce, and that be that. Lunchbox already has some clementines in there as well. So this is gonna actually keep me going today. I really can't eat too much in one sitting. If you have been pregnant, if you are pregnant, you understand. Almost forgot. Electrolytes, they're super important. It's actually really challenging to stay hydrated as a fitness instructor and somebody who spends like an hour and a half of their day commuting to work. So electrolytes have been really helpful. They helped me a lot during the first trimester with hormone headaches. Those were so real. Electrolytes helped immensely. And they helped a lot when we were in Australia at the start of my second trimester. It was really hot. Again, I just needed to keep fluids in. And they've just been a really beneficial part of my pregnancy health journey. So if you're ever on the fence about incorporating electrolytes, they're safe to use during pregnancy as long as you triple check with your doctor. Ergo, they're pretty safe for you if you are a generally healthy and well human. To the ocean. Google Maps says that my drive is going to be 54 minutes. It's probably going to be an hour because I will have to stop and pee. That just be the way it is these days. So I'm going to put on a podcast and head out. I live in a really rural area, which reminds me a lot of, like, we live by the beach, right? But the area that we actually live in reminds me a lot of growing up at home. Like, I grew up in a house that was absolutely surrounded by woods. Our nearest next door neighbor, couldn't see them out the bathroom window, which is really nice. Where we live kind of reminds me of that. Got someone behind me now, so I can but I think like anybody who commutes for work like this every day, this is so normal in Ireland, especially mainly in like the area that I live in. It's really normal for people to spend like 40 to 50 minutes every morning, every evening driving to and from work, which I think is wild because even though we lived in a really remote area, or like a somewhat remote area growing up, the commute to school was like 15 minutes. And I think my mom for a while had like the longest commute. I think she had like 20 minutes, 25 minutes because she worked in a hospital. So the 40 to 50 minute commute, I definitely had a way easier time with it when I just found out I was pregnant because there wasn't like a lot to be dealing with. Now it's gotten a little bit more challenging, so I commute 4 days a week. By Thursday, I am properly dragging my feet on the ground. That's something that I didn't really expect, and that's to do like completely to do with pregnancy. The tiredness absolutely hit me like a truck. I wasn't expecting to be tired at all. I was expecting like the nausea, vomiting, the weird food cravings and whatnot. I was not expecting the fatigue, and I've had like way less nausea associated with food than I thought I would have, and other friends have had. You really have to listen to your body and have patience with it, and that's easier said than done when you're used to being active your whole life. So it's a little bit hard. It's definitely, and I say this to clients a lot, it's harder for you to listen to your body and honor that need to rest. It's so much easier for you to just keep pushing through. It really is. If it really boiled down to it, you would not have as easy a time telling yourself to rest and relax and take a step back. You'd have a much easier time just pushing through until you know you can rest again, whether that be like a vacation or if you've had a really busy quarter financially, and you know that the next quarter is going to be a little bit slower, like you can breathe then. It's really hard to listen to the instinct to rest, and that was probably the hardest lesson that I learned right from the get-go, was that there is something blocking. Like, it's the weirdest sensation when you're pregnant. There is something stopping you from going harder. Even though you want to, there is something stopping you from going harder, and it can feel really challenging. And so this journey has definitely not been, it's been smoother than I anticipated, but it has not been smooth by any way, shape, or means. So if that's something that you're going through right now, or it's something that you want to go through in the future, or you have gone through in the past and feel like you're still recovering from it, like, kudos to you. Your body is prioritizing an entirely different being right now. And yeah, right. It is so much colder than I thought it would be. So just picked up, I don't know if you can see that, but we just got it's a Nuna like travel cot. So we got it because we have family coming over from Australia and our nephew is 1, so they need like a pack and play for him. So we got that, and it's in pretty good condition. It's kind of heavy, so it's kind of cold outside, but I think I'm gonna go for a quick walk before I can park myself somewhere to do some computer work. So let's get some fresh air while it's here. I don't really know if you can see. The shoes that I'm wearing are on. They're the Cloud, oh, so windy. They're the Cloud Foam, the Cloud Runner, whatever. They're really comfortable. We got them for Christmas, and the first time that we wore them was in Australia when it was like really hot, walking on paved roads only, and they're super comfortable. I haven't run in them because I haven't really been running since I was pregnant. found out I was pregnant. They're like nice, like I can feel the ground, but I feel like my foot is supported, like not getting foot cramps, and I have really flat feet, so they're giving me a support without actually like forcing my foot to have an arch, if that makes sense. But they are super comfortable. I'll link the shoe down in the description below, just because I feel bad that I really can't remember the specific type of shoe. So I'll link it in the description. Back after our walk, I went to TJ Maxx, just to get some like skincare stuff. I really like shopping on Cult Beauty, but at the same time, I'm kind of looking at the price tag being like, is that actually necessary? Skincare isn't something that I choose to invest in, and that's what I talk about a lot with clients. It's like, when it comes to investing in your health, you just have to be picky about what you want to invest in. Like whether you want to invest in organic produce or you want to invest in a membership at a really, really nice gym. Like you just have to be smart about where you find the value in spending the money, especially when it comes to your health and wellness. Because I know some people would probably be really into supplements because for them, they find that it's valuable to just have a shortcut for their nutrition so that they don't have to spend the time thinking about getting all of their nutrients from all the different foods, whereas other people would find it really valuable to invest in like a workout app or something like that. So, and that's why I have a workout app, is it allows people to take like the ratty gym membership or the really fancy gym membership and just use it to the best of their ability. Long story short, I don't invest a lot of money in my skincare. I do look for the right ingredients. Gotta keep this youthful. So that was TK Maxx and now I'm off to teach class number 1. We taught class number 1 of 3, parking at the hospital. Ironically enough, one of my friends is here having her baby. So I'm in a different building, but I was half tempted to like run into the hospital with cookies or something, but they've got too much on their minds. Like now I realize that's not a smart idea. So I have some lunch in my car. I'm not really a big fan of eating in my vehicle. I tell clients that too. I'm like, eating in the car, it's just not like it's not a traditionally calming environment. Like in your car, you're getting from A to B, but also too, it's like so busy. Being on the road is like really, it's just overstimulating. It's not great. And that can translate. Like anytime you sit in your vehicle, you're automatically going to associate like panic, need to get from A to B really quickly. So it's not always like my number 1 go-to, but right now it's the only thing that I have. So I have like 35 minutes. I lie, 20 minutes before my appointment. So I'm going to have my pasta salad. I finish my food in a timely fashion. I might bring my laptop in and just get on the Wi-Fi really quickly to check some emails, but I'm not like, I've already just accepted that today is a write-off for like email checking. I might do it when I get home later, or I might not do it at all and I might just deal with it tomorrow. This parking lot is like the most interesting place for people watching. I just watched this couple walk into the clinic and the husband is like dressed to the nines, carrying a briefcase, or I mean, I'm probably shouldn't assume they're married, but, and the woman looks like Meryl Streep's character from Devil Wears Prada. I don't know if they're going to the same clinic that I'm going to.
But the more I think about it, the more actually just like surreal situation that it is that I'm here just checking on my kid, making sure everything's going okay. And one of my friends, literally down the road, not even a 5-minute walk, actually getting to see her child for the first time. Okay, I think we're ready to roll. I'm gonna leave my jacket in the car because I always bring my jacket with me, and then I'm in the waiting room and they call you, and of course you like leap up out of your chair to be seen because these appointments take 2 hours because it's a medical appointment. So I think I'm gonna leave my jacket in the car and just deal with the cold wind as I walk in. There's construction, so it's kind of loud. The appointment was like an hour and 15 minutes, which is rare, and we're doing great. The kid is growing at a rapid rate, so now we are above average in our percentile, which is much to my delight and my birth canal. Enjoying another car meal. This is the tuna wrap I made. There's some arugula, radish, and cucumber in there, and I have 30 minutes before I need to head inside, so I'm just gonna enjoy the bit of daylight that we have, the peace and quiet before I have to teach my last 2 classes of the day. Back home to the whiskey collection. The afternoon was actually like a lot calmer than I thought it would be. I went to a cafe and just got a tea and got some work done for like an hour, and then I taught my last 2 classes of the day, and then I drove back down. So the drive home took me like an hour because I was stuck behind somebody really slow. Got back, went to empty the dishwasher, and I was like, these dishes don't really look clean and they still kind of smell. The like capsule thing didn't release, so the dishwasher's running again. Totally unpacked, done my dishes, and just running a bath to like relax. Because my mom made a good point. Normally I'm like pretty quick to wind down and get to bed, but it's taken me it feels like it's taking me longer these days. And my mom was saying, well, you're not just calming down for yourself, you're calming down like for the baby too. So it takes a little bit of a moment. I started to get myself set up for tomorrow morning as well. So I start work at 9, and I'm working from home tomorrow morning before I drive back up to the city to teach a class tomorrow night. And that's my last class of the week. To set up for the morning, I put my computer in my home office, put my agenda on the desk, open to the day, so open to tomorrow, and I also fill up my massive water bottle to have at my desk ready for the morning. And then I also have my glass of water to have my bedside table, fill that up so I can take that upstairs with me when I go up to have my bath and just relax for a bit. I just try to be proactive about the mornings just so I can like start on autopilot so that I'm not feeling like I'm playing catch up from the get-go. Like in terms of my own wellness, if I can get 10,000 steps in the day, and if I can get 2.5 to 3 liters of water in the day, I know that that day is a success, no matter like how bad the work day was or not. So I just try and set those 2 things up, try and schedule in some sort of walk or like jumpy workout to get my steps in, and then also just try and make sure that I'm starting the day as hydrated as possible. Like it helps a lot. It helps more than you kind of give it credit for. So anyway, that was the day, and there was a lot to it. There was a lot more downtime than I thought there would be, which was actually kind of nice. So I'm gonna go get in the bath and relax. I will see you next time. If you like this kind of thing, let me know in the comments. Let me know what else you'd want to see, like day in the life, breakfasts for the week, or you know, like what the workout schedule is for the week. I am happy to kind of just create whatever.